All right, this is gonna be a recap video real quick. I'll go over what I did and then we'll take a look. I've got this 1-inch sheeting with aluminum on one side. I'll go over it in the video. But what I got done was got the Kilmat installed on the bottom. Went ahead and put them on the top. And then I put that flashing stuff right there to replace that piece. It was all worn out. But I did a time lapse on the Kilmat, so I'll plug that in and then just go through the top and this front piece. All right, tried a little time lapse to see what all, I didn't do the back part because I think that this carpet goes up against the cab, and I can't remember if it goes all the way down or not. So I'm not concerned with it right now. I got less than half the box left. So it did. I think it might be the, let me take this camera out of here. Okay. Yeah, I might do that too. I mean, I might as well. All that headliner is on that truck is a piece of cardboard. I think I still have it, but let me see what I did with it. It wasn't in too bad a shape. Well, got all my parts. I guess I threw it away, or it's underneath all that junk somewhere. Anyways, this stuff didn't come out too bad. I mean, there's places where I overlapped. I didn't go too crazy up underneath it. And I know some people pull the dash and do it, but and that dash was so tough to get in and get it fit just the way I wanted it. I'm just gonna leave it. And then the back, like I said, that carpet protected that. I don't think it went all the way down. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm not gonna really mess with it too much. Probably knock that out next. And then this came underneath. This came from underneath the truck. That was the insulation that protected all of that, and it went all the way. It came all the way to the back. See, there's the 4-wheel drive shifter hole that I have right there. So that came all the way to the back. But I ordered this stuff, which, see, it's a big old roll of this stuff. It's got this aluminum and then a foam with fiberglass in it, and then you peel this off and it's sticky stuff on the back. So we'll put that in place of this, because this is all torn up on this side, and I'll just that away. That piece is huge. Look at that. I think it's 54 inches wide. I can't remember the length of the roll I got, but I know a couple guys that have used this just on a regular Super Duty, and I don't want to drown too much sound out, because I like the sound of these Power Strokes, so I don't want to drown all of it out. but I just want something to protect from the heat, you know, from the exhaust. And I think this stuff will do it. But yeah, let me get on the roof. I'm gonna start on the roof, I guess, and I'll update when that's done. All right, it's time for lunch. And so we got the bottom, we got the roof. You know, I just cut around the dome light and where the visors go, and then I didn't want to come all the way down because I couldn't remember exactly where the trim went right there and the way the headliner goes. But it's just mainly for sound, because I know when it rains on these older trucks, I had an 84, and when it rains and hits the top, man, it is super loud. So I'm hoping this does a little something. It should. But I think next I'm gonna lift it up and start putting that in there. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I got this this knocked out, and it didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, because I had to section it, and it was just too hard to handle, man. It's too sticky. And I got this one, you know, one long piece done, and then it came out to the sides, and it didn't come up the firewall any. So I think there was a separate piece that did that, but I went ahead and did it just because that's where the up pipes on this, you know, and the exhaust come out. The up pipes and the exhaust come down. So I figured I'll put a piece there, but there was some mounting holes for something I can't remember. And then I didn't go too far underneath because there's a cable that comes out for parking brake and the throttle, some other stuff. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, I wish it would have came out a little better, but it's just so hard to manage it in one piece. I tried, but ended up butchering it, but it'll function. Anyways, next one, hopefully the cab will be down and the fenders hung to line up the front core support where it needs to go, and then I have a rubber mat on the way, and we'll get that installed too. Thanks. Yeah, I couldn't wait. I went ahead and set it down, and I've got some temporary screwdrivers and stuff inside the holes to keep it lined up, but I mounted the fender just because I wanted to see where it would go across here, which it's going to go straight across. So I'll just have to cut this top part out, leave all the mounting stuff for the AC and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think it's going to work. And then hood clearance, which this is, you know, there's a little bit of a gap right here that I need to close up. But other than that, this is pretty flat. So it's hard to see, but that piece of pipe's going away. I got a new one, and it actually runs behind the turbo and stuff. And then that wiring harness flops over on the other side of the turbo. So the only thing we have to get over is that, which it's hard to see on camera, but I mean, it's barely sticking up above where I'm at. But, you know, I think that hood comes up, I don't know how many inches on the front. It's got about a 4-inch gap. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, if not, I can just, you know, cut this. I don't want to though, but I think it'll work. I think it'll be just fine. And that screw, this screw up here is actually higher, so this I can turn this down. Both of these I can twist them. So yeah, hopefully next video will be a couple weeks, but I'll get this radiator support figured out and then take this all back apart and start on the motor. Thanks.